This is race 1 of our meet with Moses Brown. We have video of all 3 boats as they start. We'll start with the boat. You can see in about 30 seconds here, we're lined up well behind the middle boats, and the pin boats are already up on the line quite early, and they're very close to the line. This is probably a pretty good place to be. Trying to kill time. That was a 20-second signal. Boat 2 is way over and going back. Really fighting to get down here. 2 things I'd like to see here. I'd like to see the jib getting backwind to help turn. And I'd like to see a big roll here to accelerate the boat and go forward. This is Megan in our middle boat. You can see they're way up on the line here. Then ahead of her is boat 2, who has gone way over. Decided to go up and around to clear himself. Megan and Jack are both trying to stall on the line here. Megan's trying to get down. Again, more using the jib more would be a little better. Let's turn up. Very slow, stalling the boat. Now we've got to go down. Jack is considerably lower. Jack is doing the roll and accelerate. We're accelerating a little late, and we're over the line. So we have to restart. Next boat is our pin boat. That's Jack. You can see here he's pretty much on the ley line of the committee boat, so he's got a lot of room to work to leeward. Once again, then should be pulling that jib in and trying, or even backwinding it, try to get the boat down. And Jack's pumping the tiller so aggressively. Jack's kind of waiting in the back here. May not be so good positioning, but it's very good on time and distance. He's protected a lot of space here for himself, so he can kill the time with sliding down the line a bit. He's heeling the boat over to get a little bit of a roll. I think he still could have got a little bit more of an aggressive roll, but he got some of it out of it, and he's got a pretty good start at the pin here. Next, we're up at the windward mark. This is Larry coming into the windward mark on the port ley line. There's a question here whether you can cross these boats. There's a lot of discussion here between Larry and Jack. Jack's trying to slow boat 2. Larry's trying to cross both of them and advance to the 1. Crosses 2, and he and Jack don't avoid each other. Larry could have shot up here into the wind, I think, and helped a little bit and maybe avoided the collision. Now he's got it. Now he is in first place, but he's got to do a spin. As it turned out, he's still in first place after the spin, and it still worked out pretty well for Sharon. Now we go to Jack as he approaches the windward mark. He takes the transom, a substantial amount of boat 2 here. Boat 2 tries to tack on him. Notice how far forward Jack is. That is the fastest way to sail in light air. Nice and calm in the boat. We're going to do a tack. Looks like boat 2 doesn't think he can clear. Tacks back. Jack's got him, and hollers out play 1. Now he's going to look at the Moses Brown guy is way back in the boat. Jack is way forward in the boat. I think that accounts for a lot of the speed difference here. So Jack's able to drop down on him, luff a little bit and slow down. I think the Moses Brown boat's going to luff Jack up a little bit. Jack's trying to keep control of him. It's pretty far ahead here, but the Moses Brown guy's going higher. Rather than lose momentum, he's tacking here. because he can do 2 tacks relatively fast and the wind is so light, he's able to actually gain on a little bit on boat 2 here. So he's much higher, a little better controlling position now. You can see Larry coming in on the port tack. The port ley line. Jack is trying to slow enough to let Larry cross. Crossing 2 is one thing, but 4 is a little more difficult to cross. Jack probably needs to tack here and avoid the collision. He ends up tacking anyhow, so he might as well tack there, not have a collision. He's able to tack back, and boat 2 tacks, but isn't able to cross, and has to tack back, and Jack on starboard has controlled him. Got 2 shots at him, really. In the meantime, Megan has advanced underneath. We have a 1, 2, 3. This is race 2. We have video from all 3 boats again. This is Larry, our pin boat. There's 30-second signal. He's got a guy who's lured that's controlling him pretty well. We'll bow back. Larry has just declared himself dead. Boats on each side, both bow out. Larry behind. There's really nowhere to go here. You got to bail out quickly. You got to use the jib to get out of there. Pull the jib in back here. He's trying to help himself out and get away. This is Megan in the same race. Similarly, we're shortly before the start here. There's Larry up ahead. Megan's going to pull to his windward here and come the boat. There may be an aggressive play on Moses Brown boat to windward, but we're closing options there. Another boat right to her leeward again, a Moses Brown boat getting bow out. Bow behind, to windward. This is a disaster start, and oh my god, here comes another Moses Brown boat on top. And here we are, shot out the back for a terrible start for both Larry and Megan. Having a terrible start here. He's tacked to get out of here. Moses Brown boat tacks with us. Tack again for clear air, which is a good idea. These tacks are costing some distance, and we're starting this race in pretty bad shape. This is Jack start at the pin. Just before 30 seconds here, he seems to be to leeward of the entire fleet. Pointing up pretty high while being to leeward of everybody. So he's to leeward of this guy. He's still way about to the middle of the line. He gets a little speed and gets bow up, which he just did. He can control this guy, keep him to windward, not give him any runway. Jack should have all the runway here. He's got a lot of space to the pin. He's done a real good job of controlling his guy, keeping him to windward. Trigger just about the same time he is, perhaps just a little bit late. Getting nice and forward, very, very flat, sort of eking forward on this boat. And he's actually going to beat this guy off the start. Alright, he's ahead of him here, but unfortunately, the right side was better, so we're getting beat by the boats on the right. He's dipping this boat here and dodging our boat and dipping another Moses Brown boat. It sets up a pretty easy Moses Brown 1-2 here. And we're going to go on to chase this guy and try to make this close. Slow again. Thought we might actually be gaining on boat 3 here. We're doing a good job. As he tacks, we're getting a lot of speed out from underneath him. Done a good job of catching this guy again. nice and far forward again. That seems to be the secret to speed in these light conditions. Boat stays nice and flat. Good tack here. The other guy can't cross. He is, though, severely lee-bowing Jack. Now with a little left. Almost contact, but not quite. Jack's rolling to prevent the contact. I think both of them are working hard to prevent contact, which is great. So it forces Jack to tack off. He probably should have done that a lot sooner once he saw the lee bow coming. He doesn't really need to get up side by side there for a while. But it would appear that we're back in the race here. Being side by side with boat 3. And we're going to get past boat 2 here. So I've done a great job of sailing the first windward leg. My teammates have dug out from the holes that they were in at the starts. And we're trying to set up a play 2 here. Moses Brown has the 1. We have the 2 and the 3. They're going to slow down and rag on us here and really slow this down because they're trying to work for a play 4. We're trying to advance Jack for a play 2. Just going to sit on Jack for a little while, let boat 2 get out a ways. Both Moses Brown boats are in attack. Jack does a good job of dealing with this windward boat, although he's still behind. Scaring him off a little, bearing off. Probably gained a little bit since he'll be more inside at the mark. Our 2 boats are trying to trap boat 3. Boat 3 decides to just roll right over them instead of play 4. We're going slow. He's going fast. He successfully rolls right over them. Puts Moses Brown into a 1-2. Looking at this from the windward mark action from Megan's perspective, she's now tacking onto the ley line for the windward mark. The Moses Brown boat is around already. She's going to stall a little. Letting the race catch up to her. The Moses Brown boat's still well ahead. He's not going to make any kind of play. Yes, Sharon has a 2-3 here, and there's no play he can make. So Megan's trying to set a trap here. Trying to get Larry to come forward here and set a trap. Larry was right behind her as it appeared. It seems to take a long time for Larry to get here. We're going awfully slow at this mark. Really going slow here. Nobody's actively playing back on the boat behind. Larry gets in, but neither of us have any speed. The boat went right over the top and rolled right over. Somebody should have played back more right on that boat as opposed to letting him roll right over the top, and we should have pulled the trigger faster.